Okay, good evening. We are going to learn today. Continue, we are going to learn Boy's law. Boy's law. The question I gave you last week. And the question is about the question number part 4 or part 5. Part 5. We cannot do the question because of some lack of memory, something called handphone lack of memory, something like that. Okay. So the question about part 5. The same tube is then placed horizontally as shown in figure 5.3. Determine the length of the air column X. Determine the length of the air column X. Okay. And as I told you, okay, this is a 5.3 lah, 5.3, and we got atmospheric pressure this way, and the weight acting this way. So the weight doesn't impact the air trap inside. The weight of the mercury column doesn't give any impact to the air column lah. So the atmospheric pressure directly impacting the air. So air pressure equals to atmospheric pressure. So atmospheric pressure is 76 cm/Hg. So that is called P3 pressure 3, because this tube, this 5.1, 5.2 and 5.3 is the same tube, same air, but they draw three pictures differently lah. It's different position. Okay, and the 5.1 is this position, 5.2 is this position. Okay, 5.3 is this position, horizontal position. Okay, so it's the same tube, same air. So we can use this P3 equals to 76 cm/Hg, and the V3 equals to X. Okay, V3 is X. Okay, okay, V3 X. The volume of the air trap, trap air. So the volume is X. Okay, V3X. P3 is 76 cm/Hg. So air pressure equals is atmospheric pressure. Air pressure is equals to atmospheric pressure. So just hold a minute. Okay, so we are going to do P1 V1. Okay, P1 V1. Okay, let's say the P1 V1 equals to P3 V3, because same air, same tube. So situation number 3. So as usual, the formula is P1 V1, P2 V2. But P1 V1 equals to P3 V3 also can do, or P2 V2 equals to P3 V3 also can do, because same tube, same air. Okay, different situations only. So the P1 pressure 1, 81 cm/Hg. The V1 is the volume 1, 14 cm. And the P3, the pressure 3 is 76 cm/Hg, and the V3 is equals to X. So the cm/Hg and the cm/Hg we can cancel. So 81 times 14 cm equals to 76 X. So the X equals to 81 times 14 cm divided by 76. cm/Hg cancel. Okay, so this one is answer is x equals to, I think so, 15 cm. I think so, 15 cm. 15 cm because the pressure is pressure is increase. Pressure is 76. Pressure increase. Pressure decrease. Volume increase. Pressure increase. Volume decrease. So 15 cm. The 15 cm. So x is 15 cm. X equals to 15 cm. X equals to 15 cm. That's okay. And okay, I'll back to V1 again. 81 cm Ag the pressure, condition 1, and 14 cm is the, we call it the length of air column, length of air column 14 cm. Second situation, same air but it's upside down, the tube upside down. 72, pressure is 71 cm Ag. The pressure has dropped and the volume has increased. 16 cm. Why 16 cm? Volume, why the air trapped air, the volume is increased? Why the volume is increased? Okay, because pressure is decreased. Because pressure has decreased, the volume is increased. That's what Boyle's law says. Pressure increase, volume decrease. Pressure decrease, volume increase. Situation number 3. Situation number 2 is situation number 1 and number 3. Say the pressure is 76 cm. The pressure P2 is 71 cm. So pressure is increased. Pressure increase, the volume is decreased. Compared to 16 cm, the volume has decreased to 15 cm. Okay, 15 cm. The volume is 15 cm. The volume is 15 cm. Okay, and we can understand this question. Okay, next question. Determine the length of air column X is 15 cm. What is the assumption made in part 4 and part 5? Part 4 and part 5. Part 5 and part 4. Part 4 I think roughly. Okay, part 4 is finding the volume. Okay, what is the assumption you make? What assumption? Sir, apakah anggapan you buat? What assumption you make? What assumption you make? Pressure change. Pressure changes, that's why volume changes. That's according to Boyle's law. Pressure changes, volume changes. According to Boyle's law. What remain constant? What remain constant? The temperature remain constant. So for example, temperature, let's say room temperature 25 degrees Celsius. So the temperature 25 degrees Celsius, situation 5.1. Temperature 25 degrees, situation 5.2. 25 degrees Celsius, 5.3. The temperature remain constant. The assumption you make, temperature remain constant. Temperature remain constant. Temperature tetap lah. Temperature tetap. Okay, that is called, we call it Boyle's law lah. Pressure changes with volume. Pressure inversely proportional with the volume, but temperature remain constant. Temperature remain constant, that is a condition of the Boyle's law. Okay, the next question, we are going to do another question. I gave this homework for you, but this is okay, and next question. Question number 7, part 7. Question number part 7. A small air bubble, volume of 2.5 centimeter cube is released at the seabed, which is 25 meter deep. Find the volume of the air bubble when reaches the water surface. Assume atmospheric pressure 10 meter water. As I told you, atmospheric pressure, three values. Atmospheric pressure, three values, but they are same value, but different unit. They are measured in different unit. 76 cm Hg is atmospheric pressure. 76 cm Hg. Hg means mercury lah. You measure mercury. 10 meter water. 10 meter water. So it's atmospheric pressure unit also. 10 meter water. Okay, they measure by using water. So 10 meter water is atmospheric pressure. Followed by 1 times 10 power 5 Pascal. 1 times 10 power 5 is atmospheric pressure. So the three different values, but the same is the same value for atmospheric pressure, but different unit measured in different unit lah. Okay, and small air bubble. Okay, the air bubble. Okay, this one is okay, this one is air bubble lah. Air bubble. This air bubble at the bottom of the sea, at the bottom of the release sea bed lah. So this air bubble usually is come up bigger and bigger. So the air bubble come up like this. So the air bubble will release. Same question. I've seen same type question. They got air bubble by released by the fish in aquarium. The air bubble, the fish in the aquarium down, what do you call it, the bottom of the aquarium, release air bubble, the fish. So the air bubble come to surface. So become smaller, bigger. So it's from small, it's bigger, and top. Okay, on top. So the air bubble is from bottom of the sea. This is the bottom of the sea. Bottom of the sea, air bubble increase, and air bubble and something like that burst. Air bubble burst. Okay. They are asking there what is the volume of the air bubble and what do you call it on the surface level, on the surface. So for that we have to, the air bubble is 2.5 centimeter cube. The air bubble 2 centimeter cube. This air bubble is V1. We call it the V1 lah. Okay, 2.5 centimeter cube air bubble at the bottom of the sea or sea bed. So the V1, volume 1. The same air bubble will come to the surface level, bigger. So this one is volume 2. This one, the volume we asked to find, the volume of this air bubble when the air bubble reaches the surface of water. Surface. So what is the volume? V2. This is V1, volume 1. Okay. We have to know the pressure now. Now, the pressure is this pressure. Is atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure on the we call it on the surface. On the surface, atmospheric pressure acting. So the P2, the pressure 2 is atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure which equals to 10 meter water. The atmospheric pressure 10 meter water. So V2, the pressure 2 is on the surface of the water. Atmospheric pressure act on it. So atmospheric pressure is 10 meter water. 10 meter water. Okay. Now the what do you call it? The depth of the water is 25 meter. 25 meter. So the pressure 1 at the bottom of the sea is two pressure: atmospheric pressure plus the pressure by the water. So atmospheric pressure plus pressure by water. So the pressure 1. We can take this V1 and P1 and this one V2 and P2. Same thing. But you cannot. You take this P1. You take the volume. This volume cannot. It must be pressure here and the volume here. and the pressure here and the volume here. So P1, V1, P2, V2. Either one. You can take this one, P1 or V1, P1, V1, P2, V2. You can take like this also can. But you cannot cross match lah. Cross match ataupun we take the pressure this one, volume we take this one. Cannot. The pressure must be here and the volume must be here. So the pressure is atmospheric pressure acting upon the surface and the water pressure, the depth of water, the depth of water. So the water pressure by water. So the atmospheric pressure is 10 meter water. Is another what you call atmospheric pressure value in meter water, in involving water. That's not the question we did tube, capillary tube we did. The atmospheric pressure measured in cm mercury trap inside the tube. Because this one is water. So atmospheric pressure, another value for atmospheric pressure in water, measured in water is 10 meter water plus pressure by water. The depth of water as just now we take the 5 cm Hg is the depth of the mercury as a pressure. So depth of water is a pressure. So it's 25 meter water. 25 meter water. The depth of water is considered as pressure. So altogether, the pressure 1 at the bottom of the sea, pressure 1 bottom of the sea is 35 meter water. 35, 10 meter water, 25 meter, 35 meter water. So the P1 and V1. Okay, now we're going to do the P1, V1 and P2, V2 lah. P1, V1 equals to P2, V2. The P1, the pressure 1. Pressure 1, you take the pressure at the bottom of the sea lah. The pressure for two pressure, atmospheric pressure plus the pressure of the water. Plus the atmospheric pressure plus the pressure of the water. Okay, on the surface, pressure is atmospheric pressure tekan and the water tekan bawah. So two pressure acting at the bottom of the sea. Okay, so P1 is a 35 meter water. 35 water and volume 1. And the volume 1 is 2.5 cm. 2.5 cm cube lah. It can be not necessarily meter cube lah. It can be unit centimeter cube because it cancel each other. So finally the unit will be centimeter cube lah. Okay. The pressure 2. The pressure 2 10 meter. The pressure 2 the surface. On the surface level only atmospheric pressure acting. On the surface level only atmospheric pressure acting. So 10 meter water. And the volume 2, V2, the volume at the surface, surface water, the volume 2, we don't know. Okay, meter water cancel. So 35 times 2.5 centimeter cube equals to 10 meter water cancel. Unit meter water cancel, and the V2. So the V2 equals to 35 times 2.5 centimeter cube. Centimeter cube is unit, only the unit available. So the other unit meter water cancel. So the finally V2 equals to okay, 8.75. 8.75 centimeter cube. That is the volume. Volume 2 is 8.75 meter cube. Why the volume has increased? The same air bubble at the bottom of the sea, when it comes to surface, the air bubble when it comes to surface, it seems the volume is increased. Why volume is increased? Because pressure has decreased. Pressure 10 meter water, only atmospheric pressure. But at the bottom of the sea, two type pressure. Atmospheric pressure plus the pressure by water. So two type pressure, so much pressure, pressing the air bubble to shrink, air bubble shrink. So 2.5 centimeter cube. Air bubble 2.5 centimeter cube. The same above, when you come to surface, volume has changed to 8.75. Volume has increased because pressure has decreased. Because pressure decreased. So that's what Boyle's law says. Pressure increase, volume decrease. Pressure decrease, volume increase. So here pressure decrease, volume has increased. Here pressure is higher pressure. Pressure increase, the volume has decreased. Here pressure decrease, volume is increased. Okay, we have to understand this. Okay, and I want you to do the questions. There's another question. Okay. Question E, the last question, the air bubble. The last question, the second page here. The page here, last question. I gave this one. This page I gave for the set for you. Okay, this last question. Last question, E question. Question E. Question 2E. So, but now we are going to do now experiment about experiment related to Boyle's law. Experiment related to Boyle's law. Okay, experiment related to Boyle's law. Okay, what is experiment related to Boyle's law? Okay, this question, this experiment, okay, this experiment, the experiment, Boyle's law, experiment. Boyle's law experiment. Boyle's law experiment. Okay, apparatus, syringe, and standard weights, and rubber tube, and Born gauge. So this experiment, how they do the experiment? Okay, this one is okay, and okay. Okay, this one is syringe, and this one rubber tube, and this is Born gauge. Okay, Born gauge. Okay, how they do the experiment? Okay, first of all, they want to study the relationship between pressure and volume. Born gauge is an instrument to measure pressure. Born gauge instrument to measure pressure. Okay, so they will do something like this. Okay, they put a sorted weight or we call standard weight Put a weight. This one weight. They put a weight, and they measure the volume. Okay, the volume is let's say the volume is 50 centimeter cube. 50 centimeter cube. Okay, and the weight giving the pressure. the weight giving the pressure. So the first weight, so the volume of the air trap air. So volume so must be air or gas lah. So air is okay. The one is the air is 50 centimeter cube. So the pressure 1. So volume 1 equals to 50 centimeter cube, and the pressure 1, let's say 10 Pascal. So the Bourdon gauge show the pressure. The Bourdon gauge show the pressure. So 10 Pascal. It show Pascal. So Bourdon gauge. Okay. Next one, next experiment. Second, like this. Okay. Second time, you put a slotted weight, another weight. They put another weight. So another weight, the volume has decreased now. Now the volume is decreased. Now volume is decreased. Is a 40 centimeter cube. 40 centimeter cube. The volume is decreased because the weight has increased. Because double weight. Double weight. The weight. Okay? The weight, the volume is decreased. So the volume 2 equals to 40 centimeter cube. And the pressure 2, they measure pressure from the Bourdon gauge. The pressure 2, example 20 Pascal. 20 Pascal. So the third one, they put it another third weight, the weight. So the standard weights, they put weight. So the weight has caused it, the volume has decreased somewhat. The volume somewhat decreased. So 30 centimeter cube, the volume is decreased. So the volume is decreased, the V3. The volume is V3, we call it 30 centimeter cube. The P3, the pressure must increase 30 Pascal. So from this, what we understand, when you put a weight, the weight, you put number of weights, the 1, 2, 3, the weight, you put more and more weight, the weight will press the air, the pressed air or pressure increase, or volume decrease. The volume decrease, the pressure increase. The weight of the standard weights is press the air, so that pressure increase and volume decrease. So the volume decrease. So V1 is a 50 centimeter cube, the pressure 1 10 Pascal for example. The volume 2 is 40 centimeter cube and the pressure is 20 Pascal. The volume 3 30 centimeter cube. So volume keep on decreasing, pressure increasing. So that is called Boyle's law. The Boyle's law, pressure inversely proportional with the volume. This experiment is simple experiment. You may do this experiment in school. Okay. So I'll end up this session today. Most probably we are meeting 18 of July. 18 of Saturday class. Monday class 18, 19, 20, 21. So Monday class, Tuesday class. Saturday, Monday, Tuesday we are going to meet again. So we are going to meet again. I will give one class now today, this week, and next week maybe one class more. Then we are going to meet. Okay, 18 July, Saturday class, the first class. Saturday and Monday and Tuesday. Monday is the 20th and the 21st is Tuesday. Okay. Okay, thank you very much.